Never.
Can I tell you the truth?
Yes.
I fought for this country. Even if I can open my mouth, this is a bullet. This bullet, this operation, and this operation, it was done.
That's a huge scar.
It was done in Odessa. This one, my intestine rolled the bullet. It didn't penetrate. Listen attentively. Don't think you are very special. You are better than those old people, poor old men who you are seeing. Can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
Our late President Mugabe, wherever he was going, he was eating fushwa from yemba, from beans.
Sure.
I know even Mnangagwa like that. Young generation, they don't like. They don't even consider the medicinal properties in that fushwa.
We don't eat that anymore.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
They don't even understand the medicinal property in that fushwa. They perfect you. There. That's where their wedding ceremony should be, not in town. Sorry, I didn't say anything because I've never worked. No one can employ me again.
You've never worked?
For who?
So guys, I want to tell you something. This is what rural life looks like here in Victoria Falls. And right now, I'm at a village called Mpisi Village.
It went in. All my liver was affected. It was opened twice. That's a bullet here. And my intestine hold the bullet not to go through. And all was done in Odessa in 1978.
Look at how the houses are built. And this is in peace over there. The man himself is coming this side.
You know what's very interesting?
Yes.
I'm having one client.
Okay.
From, I think it's US.
Oh, okay.
Coming over by the buses.
Wow.
They are preparing lunch for him.
Oh, okay.
And when I talk, it will be good to document. Don't worry. Even if you think you don't have accommodation, we can accommodate you overnight.
It's okay.
But what you do,
yes,
it should be good for you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Is it not wrong?
You're right.
Do whatever you do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have tea. Masman, I've got a cup of tea. Document what you are documenting.
Okay.
Is it? Did you expect that I've got a very small place like this?
It's not small.
We know these things, but because of, let me be fair.
Yes.
When people, they go to universities,
yes,
they don't learn our indigenous knowledge, our indigenous science. They learn what they are being told. They misconcept what is ours. And then when they come here as specialists with their doctorate for copying for nothing, which doesn't work. So I'm good in indigenous knowledge. That's all what I am.
We haven't started the video yet, but I just came across with Mpisi right now, and what he just said just blew my mind. This man is full of African wisdom that is despised by a lot of people. And probably after watching this video, you see things differently now. If you're watching our videos for the first time, make sure to subscribe and like. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm always shouting in most of my videos, but today,
some people, even if you look at some of the South Africans, they misconcept you. They package me as if I'm a South African. No, I'm a Southern Africa. All ethnic groups in Southern Africa, they are represented by me.
Wow. What's your advice to me as a young man?
As long getting good advice, elder people, respect the culture.
Yes.
Use that as your veil for your way of life. Use that as a young man.
Yes.
For all analysis you do, don't forget your background, even scientific. I do science using natural, our indigenous knowledge.
Where did you learn to do medicine?
I grew up like that. You see my young grand If he's coughing, whatever it is, they can tell you. If you come here, say, I've been bitten by a snake, they know what to use. They know where to get it in this homestead. I don't hide. You learn capacitated, you are perfected at 13 so that you understand. You know the poisonous trees. You can do your own analysis. So, what are the medicinal properties in each plant so that you know what it can heal.
So if someone says they come here and there's a snake bite, you don't fear at all?
There is nothing like it. I've treated people from Kutu who have bitten by the puffaters. Yeah. They've got bones in their feet. That is very simple. If you go to Victoria Falls, ask, even if you go to hospitals, those private hospitals, they will tell you that man is wonderful.
This is the kind of life that 10 years ago, a lot of people were abandoning this type of life. No one wanted to be associated with rural life back then. Most of you can relate. When you were asked, where are you from? You would probably lie, knowing that you come from the rural areas. The fact that you come from the rural areas, you would lie that, no, I'm from this place, instead of mentioning where you come from. I don't know what's happening now. Everyone, when they are told that you have SRB, strong rural background, they're proud of it. This is the village life that a lot of people now love.
I think
you're a teacher.
Education needs to be totally overhauled.
Really?
I think we beat the creativity and problem-solving skills out of our students.
Ah.
You know,
it's interesting.
I believe that. I see it happening. Anyway,
is this enough for you?
Yeah, it should be. I took 2 spoons. Oh, anyway, this is similar to
what?
Grits that we have in the South in America.
If you ever,
it's a cornmeal.
Yes.
And we eat it with breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah, and so you guys make it more hard.
Yeah.
But we do it like creamy, and then you add butter, cream, salt, pepper, whatever, cheese. So it even has a similar flavor.
She's saying that they eat salsa for breakfast in Egypt.
No, in America.
In America?
In the southern states, because every part of the U.S. has its own culture.
Oh, okay.
So your profession is teaching?
Mm-hmm. But I'm just retired last year.
So young.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
How long have you been in Zimbabwe?
It happens in Zimbabwe. What'd you say?
How long have you been here?
I came June 31st, and I've been really enjoying it.
Enjoyed it.
You have a wonderful country. And everyone is just so friendly. Warm. Those warm smiles. I noticed the smiles when I met you first on Zoom. Exactly. It was that smile. I thought, this man is glowing. Really?
Nice. You see what we talked about, that Ubuntu thing.
And I feel like there's a genuine contentment and happiness, because there's not this race for all the material stuff that we have a race for. You're like, oh my God, my car's 4 years old. I need to get a new one. Like, please.
That's old. I need a new one.
Yes, I need a new phone every year, and that's a big reason I don't live in America, because I don't fit into that mentality.
How did you plan to come to Zimbabwe? What was the first thought?
Well, it's so hot in Egypt right now, and I don't like the heat. I usually leave in the summer. And last summer I went home for 4 months to America. And then I thought, well, I feel like I just left there. I don't want to go back now. And I've been wanting to come to more countries in Africa. I've been to Kenya and South Africa, Ethiopia just for a day. And I thought, okay, I'll do the southern part because it'll be cooler. Mm-hmm. And so I started in Namibia, and I'm working my way to Madagascar. And my dream has been to see the lemur since I'm like this big. So, yeah. And then I go back to Egypt in August. And so, how many of your kids stayed here to live the rural traditional life? And how many went to the cities?
All of them, they have got homes around here.
Around here. So they prefer rural to the city.
Yeah. Rural life is very good, better than the
Oh
city life.
gosh.
Lot of problems in the city life.
Yeah.
Would you live a life like this? You yourself?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Now, I would live a life like this as my life, but like we were saying, you're aware of what's going on out there, and since I'm used to certain luxuries, for lack of a better word, I would want to know that I was close enough to
And I
go.
correct that. It's not a better way, it's never a way.
I think I would live a
It's control.
hybrid life, like a hybrid. This would
Okay.
be my base, but then if I craved a little action, again, for lack of a better word, I might go into the city.
Young people from our communities, they are not in touch with what's happening in their indigenous, to their indigenous knowledge systems. Like now you will find this gentleman over here. You might find that if he looks at his demographic, young people are now catching up to it, right? And they are now feeding off this information. And as such, there's now that empowerment. Some are going backwards because all these things were available, but we were never consuming that knowledge.
I like what you say.
I'm making a huge mess. I can do everything but the rice
Okay.
with my hands.
You are in the rural areas. You have to make a mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, young man.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you. I mean, it's not easy to have you speaking like this. You're a hard man to find.
No, I'm teaching.
Thank you.
I'm teaching.
Thank you so much. And even
All who will hear that message
Yes.
will be proud. They'll use as a vehicle
Thank
for
you.
their own necessities.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you're 80 years.
Young.
8 years young and your grip. Yo.